This is a story in which Rain and Shadow enjoy a rhapsody. So let's take it from the top. One day, on a Wednesday I think it was, Rain stepped eagerly through his front door onto his front porch. I say eagerly because he was about to go off to his viola lesson, and he loved everything about his viola lessons. It was a cold day, as are most days in autumn, so Rain zipped up his jacket and felt in his pockets for his mittens. A chilly breeze rustled the leaves, lifted some leaves, and sent them dancing through the air, then gently swept them along. Rain adjusted his viola straps, as he was in the habit of doing, stepped onto the sidewalk, and looked around him for his shadow, which he found snoring lazily in a patch of sunlight. "Shadow," announced Rain, "I have a lesson." Rain beamed and pointed proudly to the viola on his back. "Let's go. You can be my second fiddle." Shadow looked at Rain and slowly blinked, which Rain took to mean a very eager yes, because Shadow and Rain always agreed on everything. Then, with a low grumble, because he is very large, Shadow slowly got to his paws and proceeded to shake himself from the top of his head to the tip of his tail. When Shadow had finished, he looked at Rain. Rain giggled softly, Let me fix that for you, Shadow. Rain adjusted Shadow's ear, which was refusing to cooperate. Rain whispered, "There you are," and patted Shadow's head. Shadow yawned and gave Rain's hand a gentle nudge. "Sounds good," said Rain. "I'll bet Miss Drake would love an apple. Let's look for a nice red one," suggested Rain. Shadow was particularly fond of red apples, so naturally they agreed and set off in the direction of Miss Drake's studio, which was only a hop, skip, and a jump from Rain's house. So Rain and Shadow hopped. "Hop, hop, 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 stop," said Rain, because it suddenly occurred to him that he had absolutely no idea if he might find a nice red apple. As he stood there pondering, he felt something gently touch his shoe. He looked down and smiled at Sneaky, who was weaving in and around his ankles. "Well, hello, Sneaky," said Rain, as he knelt to pet her fluffy gray fur. "You always manage to sneak up on us," said Rain. She twitched her long white whiskers, blinked her bright green eyes at him, and purred contentedly. He looked at Shadow as if for confirmation. Shadow appeared to be deep in thought, considering Sneaky's ability to appear out of thin air. "Sneaky," said Rain, "I have a lesson." Rain grinned and pointed proudly to the viola on his back. Sneaky was very obviously impressed. "And Sneaky," asked Rain hopefully, "do you happen to know where we might find an apple? We are searching for a nice red one to give to Miss Drake." Sneaky nuzzled Rain's hand with her soft pink nose, wove herself around his ankles, and looked at him thoughtfully, because Sneaky is very thoughtful. "Sounds good," said Rain. Then with a flick of her tail, she was off in the direction of Miss Drake's studio. So Rain and Shadow skipped after her. "Skip, skip, 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 drip," said Rain, holding out his hand to catch a falling drop. Shadow and Sneaky looked up at the drips and drops tumbling from the clouds and heard them pitter-patter on the sidewalk. "Oh, fiddlesticks! It's starting to sprinkle," said Rain, as he pulled up the hood of his jacket. Then, as if by magic, beautiful blue wings appeared, fluttering in Rain's direction, skillfully navigating the drips and drops. She gracefully alighted on Rain's outstretched hand. He lifted her gently up to his face and whispered, "Kate, I have a lesson." Rain's eyes twinkled with excitement as he pointed proudly to the viola on his back. He could see that Kate was also excited. "But first," said Rain, "could you help us find an apple for Miss Drake? We are looking for a nice red one." Kate tickled Rain's cheek with her wing, fluttered up, and tucked herself safely in Rain's hood. "Sounds good," said Rain. "Okay, all together now," exclaimed Rain. The wind rustled the leaves and swept them along. Drips and drops tumbled from the clouds, then pittered and pattered. Suddenly, lightning flashed and streaked across the sky as thunder rolled and rumbled its warning. "We had better pick up the tempo," suggested Rain. Rain, Shadow, Sneaky, and Kate jumped up the steps to Miss Drake's studio. Jump, 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 thump! It was at this point in the story when Rain, Shadow, Sneaky, and Kate realized they had, in their haste, forgotten the apple. But there they were, standing at the door of Miss Drake's studio. "Well, we don't want to be late," said Rain, feeling a little disappointed. Shadow gave Rain's hand a gentle nudge. Sneaky wove herself around his ankles. And Kate tickled his cheek. Rain gave Miss Drake's door a knock. As the door to the studio opened, the inviting scent of baking spices filled the air. Miss Drake popped her head out of the door. "Outstanding," said Miss Drake. "It looks like the band's back together," she smiled. "Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's a quartet this time." "Excellent," she chuckled and took a bite out of an apple. "I have baked a pie with all the nice red apples you have been giving me," said Miss Drake. "We should have some after your lesson," she said, "with a scoop of vanilla ice cream." "Sounds good," said Rain.